Terumah Shvi. So in the last Aliyah, the Torah speaks about the Chatzar HaMishkan, the Chatzar of the Mishkan, how it was built, how the skins that were used to cover the Mishkan were. And there are, again, a lot of remazim, a lot of hints, and a lot of yesodis that are in the building of the Mishkan and how it was put together. But there's one very basic question that really relates to this, but also to the entire parsha of Terumah. And that is, what are these inyanim doing in Sefer Shmais? Sefer Shmais is the story of Yetzias Mitzrayim and Kabbalah Satira. That's really what the Sefer is all about. The last four parshas, Terumah, Tetzaveh, Vayakal, Pekudei, discuss the Mishkan. The Mishkan had to do with Karbonos. That's really what goes on in Sefer Vayikra when it describes all the Karbonos. So wouldn't it have been better to put these parshas and all of this discussion of the Mishkan, these four parshas that go over the Mishkan again and again, in Sefer Vayikra? And there's a reason why it's in Sefer Shmais. Yetzias Mitzrayim actually had two tachlesim, had two purposes. The obvious purpose was to take the Yidden out of Mitzrayim so that we would be able to be Mekabel the Torah, so that we would be able to be in a position to connect to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and receive the Torah and understand the mitzvahs and the things that we are supposed to be doing and understand what a Jew is supposed to be and what a Jew is supposed to be like. But there was a second tachlis. The second tachlis of Yetzias Mitzrayim was to come to Binyan Beis HaMikdash, was to come to the Binyan of the Shechina, of the Mishkan. And the reason for that is because once we know what one has to do as a Jew, and one does it the proper way, as the pasuk says, "V'asuli mikdash v'shachanti b'seicha." When you make this mikdash or this Mishkan, you want Hashem to be in it. You want Hashem to come and dwell with you together. That is why the Mishkan, the building of the Mishkan, is part of Sefer Shmais, because that's just as important as the Kabbalah Satira is to build the Beis HaMikdash. And if you know from the Pesach Seder, from Dayenu, we talk about all the things that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did up to Kabbalah Satira, and then we end with Binyan Beis HaMikdash, Ban Alonos Beis HaBechira. That's really the end of where we're going to go. The Mikdash or the Mishkan is a Seimal. It represents the Hashras Hashchina. In essence, this is the Shalosh Regalim, the three Regalim. Pesach is Yetzias Mitzrayim, Shavuos is Kabbalah Satira, and what is Sukkos? Sukkos is Hashras Hashchina. We go into the Sukkah, we make some type of a structure, and we go in there, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes with us. We make the Sukkah L'Tzeil. We make the Sukkah for Hashras Hashchina, for HaKadosh Baruch Hu to dwell among us. Interestingly enough, the Vilna Gaon explains that why is it that Sukkot comes right after Yom Kippur? It should come when they went out of Mitzrayim. They built Sukkot. Why do we do it after Pesach? And he says because what happened was after Sukkot, the day after Yom Kippur, we had Slicha. When we did this Chet HaEgel, HaKadosh Baruch Hu took the Shechina away from us. The day after Yom Kippur, we got Slicha. Moshe Rabbeinu announced, V'yikchu L'Truma, bring the donations for the Mishkan. For 2 days, they brought the donations. On the fourth day, they began to collect them and build, and the Hashras Hashchina came back on Sukkot. Sukkot is the Yontif of Hashras Hashchina. It's the Yontif of Binyan Beis HaMikdash. What we have to understand is part of our Avodah is not just that we do what HaKadosh Baruch Hu asks of us and understand what we have to do, but our shul, our Beis Medrash, and our home has to become a Mikdash Ma'at. We have to be Makadosh it. We have to make them holy. We have to do the things within them that engender Kedusha, that engender the Shechina should be there. We want HaKadosh Baruch Hu to be there, present with us. We want to be what's called Marutza. We want to be wanted by Hashem. Not just that Hashem should say, it's okay, you go your way, you go my way, I give you slicha. No, we want to be Marutza. We want Chadesh Yomeinu Kikeden. We want to come back to the time when Hashem wanted us. And that's what we do by making the Kedusha in our shuls, in our Beis Medrash, and in our homes.